time coordinator, first time calling plays, first time having to do certain things that go along with the offense. Again, I think that just the experience being on that level and being in that environment. It's a different environment. Obviously, it's not home, but just a little bit of experience on game day and dealing with some academic issues, dealing with financial houses, all those little things that go behind the scenes that no one ever asks you about when you're talking about coaching football. They don't. There's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that a lot of people don't get, and I learned a lot there on that side.
You've been at Concord, so you know some of these teams are in this conference. You guys are going into a new conference. So, I guess, what is the first thing on your agenda? Moving from the WBIC into.
Well, first thing on my agenda is getting staff together. We need to get on recruiting. We're already behind the 8 ball a little bit with it, and there's a short amount of time between now and signing day. So obviously we got to get those 2 things together. But moving forward in the conference, you always have the perennial powers that you have to prepare for in the summer. In this conference you face good teams every other week or every week, and if you don't put your work in the summertime to get things going in the off season, it's hard to really prepare your team and yourself for the grind and for the season.
Fairmont State's always had talented players here, and it seems like over the years. What is your pitch to have you talk to any of those players who are still on the run?
I have. I've tried to reach out to most of the people that I feel that I need to count on as leaders. Obviously, with all the students going from campus, it's been tough. I can't wait for all of them to get back and get together as a group. But I think I had to reach out to a couple of those guys and kind of let them know, hey, I'm here. We got something going on. Don't leave me. Don't forget about us. But I'm anxious to get them on campus and get things rolling.
You had the chance to look at some of the footage, maybe get some ideas of what you want to do with this program.
Yeah, and the fortunate thing was we actually played them the last 2 years. So, I wasn't distant from the program. I knew in a general sense what the players were here had, and what on that kind of level. So I feel that I have a pretty good knowledge of what we have here. I know there's definitely very good players on the roster. There's a lot of things that we can build on. So if I didn't believe in players, I wouldn't take the job. And that's something that I want to get them to know right away. And hopefully that means we'll
being around offense, so what type of offense do you run? So do you think that the players here are well accustomed to the
Yeah, I think that I obviously have a philosophy of offense. There's a dream way of running things if I wanted to, but I think you have to build it around your personnel too. We'll have a certain goal that we want to reach at offensively, but I don't know that we'll get there right away. I have to assess the personnel and see what they're good at. I don't want to put a spread wide open offense in, and we got 2 fullbacks that are really good players and tight ends that are in the game. So a little bit of it has to do with personnel, but I have a general philosophy of I would like to be no huddle and a high pace, up-tempo offense and push defense a little bit. But again, we'll see what happens.
But what is your family like to you through this entire process?
It's tough for me to talk about it. It's my wife, she's been through it all, and being a coach's wife's not easy. We've moved, and I'm gone, and she's raising the kids, and she's a different girl. I couldn't do anything without her. And then obviously my children. They're a spitting image of me, and they act like me, they look like me. Sometimes I'm like, oh, they really are. But it's just, that's my heart. There's not a whole lot else.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much.